Zimbabwe is not just about wildlife safaris or Victoria Falls. It's also home to some of the most jaw-dropping billionaire mansions on the entire continent. These aren't just houses, they're mega estates built to impress, to shock, and to dominate. Stay tuned, because each mansion we reveal gets crazier than the last. The Dombashava Dream, Genius Ginimbi Kadungure's mansion. Let's begin with a mansion that screams boldness, style, and luxury, the late genius Kadungure's famous Dombashava home. Ginimbi was a man who lived loud, loved luxury, and made sure the world saw it. His mansion reflected every bit of that lifestyle. This huge property was more than just a home. It was a stage for unforgettable parties. With over 16 rooms, 6 large bedrooms, a modern gym, and even a private 14-seater cinema, the place felt like a luxury hotel. Guests never left unimpressed. Inside, the living room soared with high ceilings and dazzling chandeliers that lit up white-polished floors and gold-trimmed furniture. And Ginimbi's walk-in closet? It was the size of a boutique shop, stuffed with designer shoes, clothes, and perfumes. The kitchen was every chef's dream, with state-of-the-art appliances and a dining area that hosted nights filled with champagne toasts. Outside, a sweeping driveway held his fleet of Rolls-Royces and Lamborghinis parked like trophies. Worth around $12 million, the Dombashava mansion remains a symbol of Ginimbi's legacy. Even though he's no longer with us, this home keeps his name alive, loud, flashy, and unforgettable. The Blue Roof, Robert Mugabe's legendary palace. From wild parties and flashy lifestyles, we now turn to something very different, quiet, powerful, and filled with mystery. This is the Blue Roof Mansion, the famous home of Zimbabwe's late president, Robert Mugabe. At first, the name might make it sound ordinary, but the truth is, there's nothing ordinary about this estate. Hidden deep inside Borodale, one of Harare's most elite neighborhoods, the Blue Roof spreads across an unbelievable 44 acres of land. That's not just a house, that's a small kingdom. The entire property is surrounded by tall trees, thick walls, and round-the-clock security guards. Outsiders can't see much from the road, but what lies behind those gates is breathtaking. Imagine wide green lawns that stretch forever, carefully trimmed gardens, fountains spraying water into the air, peaceful walking paths, and not one but 2 man-made lakes shimmering under the sun. The house itself is enormous. It has 25 bedrooms, each one designed like a mini suite. There are multiple lounges for relaxing, grand dining rooms for entertaining guests, and separate quarters where staff members lived. The walls of the mansion are rumored to be bulletproof, and the security system is said to be the kind you'd normally find in a military base. Everything about this property screams power and caution. Nothing inside was bought off a shelf. Every single detail was custom designed. The ceilings, the tiles, the carved woodwork, the furniture. It wasn't just built to be comfortable. It was built to impress and to remind everyone who entered that this was the home of a man who ruled a nation for decades. But the Blue Roof is more than just a luxury home. It is also a piece of living history. Inside these walls, important decisions that shaped Zimbabwe were made. World leaders and top officials visited here for private meetings. Secret discussions took place late into the night. Lavish celebrations were held in its grand halls, where Mugabe entertained his closest allies and guests of honor. The value of the Blue Roof is estimated at around $25 million, making it one of the most expensive private homes in Zimbabwe. But really, its true value goes beyond money. This mansion became a symbol of Mugabe's power, his influence, and the political weight he carried throughout his life. Today, even after his passing, the Blue Roof remains one of the most guarded properties in the entire country. The gates are still closed, the security still tight, and its mystery still intact. For many Zimbabweans, it stands as a silent reminder of the power that once lived there, and of a chapter in the country's history that will never be forgotten. The Prophet's Hilltop Palace, Emmanuel Makandiwa. If you thought we'd reached the peak, wait until you see this one. Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa's mansion in Glen Lorne takes luxury to an entirely new level. Built high on a hill, the property is reached through a private road that stretches 1.5 kilometers, longer than some town streets. When you finally arrive at the gates, the first thing that catches your eye is the landscaping. Perfectly shaped trees, flower beds everywhere, and a driveway so unique, it's heated marble. designed to stay warm during rain or cold weather. Inside, this giant mansion has over 30 bedrooms, along with special prayer rooms and even a private cinema that is big enough to host a full crowd, almost like a small movie theater. The living spaces shine with soft golden lights that give a warm glow, decorated with expensive imported furniture and beautiful designs carved into the ceilings. Every corner looks carefully planned to feel rich and stylish. But it doesn't stop there. The house also includes a luxury spa for relaxation, a private beauty salon, a modern fitness center filled with top-class gym machines, and a large swimming pool that can be heated, making it perfect for use in any season. One of the most touching details of this mansion is how spiritual it feels. Bible verses are engraved on some of the walls, adding meaning and depth to the design. There is also a private chapel inside, where small groups can gather for quiet prayers and services. Even though it's one of the biggest and most expensive homes in all of Zimbabwe, the mansion still gives off a calm and peaceful atmosphere, a reflection of the prophet's own personality, grand in vision, yet humble and spiritual at heart. For many, this is believed to be the largest private mansion in the country, carefully planned, purpose-driven, and undeniably luxurious. Wicknell Chivayo's glass-walled marvel. From spiritual calmness, let's jump back into the bold and modern world of Wicknell Chivayo, a businessman known for his love of luxury cars and showy lifestyle. His mansion in Beverly Hills is like something straight out of Hollywood. Large glass walls give nearly every room a view of the gardens, flooding the interior with natural light. The design is sharp, modern, and futuristic. Inside, Wicknell filled his home with furniture from Norman B's luxury collection in South Africa. The lounge has custom lighting that changes colors, ceilings with artistic designs, and a spiral staircase that steals the show. His garage is almost as famous as the house, housing his Rolls-Royces and other luxury cars. And outside, the gardens are styled with automated irrigation systems, flower beds, and mood lighting for nighttime parties. There's also a private spa with a jacuzzi, sauna, and steam room. The walls are lined with Italian marble, and the ceilings have handcrafted details imported from Europe. With a value of over $7 million and climbing, this home matches Wicknell's loud, bold personality perfectly. It's a house that doesn't just say wealth, it shouts it. The Vice President's Fortress, Constantino Chiwenga. Finally, we step into Borrowdale Brook, Harare's elite suburb, where Vice President Constantino Chiwenga's mansion stands tall like a fortress. The first thing you'll notice is the unique architecture, a blend of medieval European style with modern touches. Tall arched windows, castle-like turrets, and strong stone walls give the house a fortress-like presence. To add a personal stamp, the initials C and M for Constantino and his ex-wife Mary are carved boldly into the exterior. Perched on a hill, the mansion overlooks the Borrowdale Brook Golf Course, one of the most prestigious in the country. Imagine waking up every day to the sight of green fairways, lakes, and peaceful landscapes. Inside, luxury dominates. Polished marble floors, imported finishes, multiple lounges, a private library, and large suites make the house a mix of elegance and power. Each bedroom comes with its own balcony, bathroom, and walk-in closet. Valued at around $10 million, this mansion is one of Zimbabwe's most recognized. Rumors once suggested it suffered fire damage during political disputes, but today it still stands as a proud symbol of influence and old-school luxury. From Ginimbi's flashy Dombashava parties to Mugabe's politically charged blue roof, Makandiwa's peaceful hilltop palace, Chivayo's glass-walled marvel, and Chiwenga's fortress overlooking a golf course, Zimbabwe's billionaire mansions truly are on another level. These homes are more than just expensive properties. They're bold statements of power, style, history, and ambition. Each one tells a story about its owner's life and personality. So here's the question for you. If you had the money to build one of these dream homes, which Zimbabwean billionaire mansion would you choose and why? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more mind-blowing tours into the world of luxury living.